Yo, what's going on? It is Tuesday, March 10th, 4:42 p.m. and today I did take two trades. Slippage costing me to lose $88 today. So look, here is the P&L. Hold on, let me move. Doing it off the Macchiana. I'm in the car with my boy Jose right now. We're waiting on Bella to get out of practice. But as you can see right here, ended up losing $88.44 today, purely off of slippage because I did take two break-even trades. So let's get into the day. So coming into the day, what did I have? Obviously, we take a look at the higher time frame. We can see that higher time frame wise, we are still going to be bearish. We did have a strong overnight movement, even from yesterday into today, with the bullish sentiment that we were going to be pushing bullish. So yeah, if you wanted to come into the day bullish, there's complete reasoning for that. But if we take a look right at about 4:45 a.m., we start dumping off completely. And I love this draw on liquidity. We have the Asia low paired with a 4-hour right here on both assets. I just love that. Like, we had midnight resting below, we had all of this low resistance liquidity right here, and then we had a 4-hour paired with Asia low right here, which I wanted to completely see get ran through. And I was really hoping that that's where we could have taken a trade to, and obviously I did take a trade heading towards that. Right at open, we drew the swing higher, and we inverse down after 3 candles. This 110% should have been an entry. It would have been an entry that I got edged on, which now looking back at it, I 110% could have placed my stop loss above the fair value gap and then taken profits at some of this low resistance liquidity down here, because we still had a lot of LR. Even if I didn't want to target Asia, I could have easily targeted midnight open, which would have ended up getting break even. But this is still, like I said, my problem before was that I was too scared. I was being a bitch on entering, and today I guess kind of showed a good improvement on that, taking 2 trades. But there's still areas of improvement that need to be made, and I'll go over that shortly. But definitely something I need to take, and something I'm going to be looking out for, because the last 2 days we've seen a Judas swing higher with an inversion lower, ended up selling off. Now right here, as you can see, it did bullshit and lollygag, but still delivered to where I would have at least been break even. And this is a trade I need to be entering. At the moment, it is not focused on that P&L. It is focused about execution, and that's what I need to focus on. This is something I need to take. Also, I noticed, yes, I'm trading more discretionarily now, but a lot of my entries have been IFVG based related. But let's get into the next trade. As you can see, we started dumping off, and we ended up inversing all of these gaps, I believe. My bad, I'm on the Macchiana, so it's not as fast paced. But as you can see, just straight up bearish momentum, inversing this gap, inversing not this gap, but just straight up bearish momentum, right? Then as we start to dump off, we come back, we leave behind this big ass 1 minute with strong displacement reacting out of this 5-minute gap. What's my problem here? So my problem here is that I wanted to go break even at the first swing low, which was right here. Correct. The inverse is up here is the thing. We close so close to that break even. What I need to start doing on things such as this is waiting for a pullback of any sort to get a better entry, because here's where I got my slippage. Since this whole thing happened so quickly, my slippage happened right here, because I enter and then it dumps down, which I immediately go break even. And because it happens so quick, the copy trader isn't able to fill these orders at a fast enough pace. Like, my lead account only lost $2, but my followers accounts all lost $20, which is where the $80 came into play. And then as you can see right here, got break even and immediately dumped down. Was just going to be targeting midnight open here. I really like this trade personally. Reaction out of the 5-minute. We have the 1 minute. This is technically even an order block. Let's go over. Let's see, we have a 1 minute IFVG, strong displacement, clear bearish order flow, strong draw liquidity left on both assets in that Asia and 4-hour. ES right next to the draw liquidity, but it still failed to take it. Rebalance to the 5-minute, and you can see the strong ass candle that inversed that 1 minute. From here, we chop around, and now we're clearly in bullish structure. We're clearly in bullish sentiment, which when up here, I was waiting for this 1 minute to get inversed on these 2 candles to take a long and use this as a break-even point, which is, here's my fuck up of the day. Here's where I'm going to be bitching and complaining about, not bitching and complaining, but need to improve on. This is my biggest mistake of the day, because this 110% was a day where I can make a lot of money, but I failed. So as you can see right here, I have my break-even point listed out right here. Entry right here off of what? This 1 minute getting inverse and just clear bullish order flow. We had this 1 minute order block right here being respected, clearly close through, and we are completely respecting it. Let's go through all of the confluences over here. Extreme bullish order flow, respecting 1 minute gaps, and order blocks just clearly respecting bullish PD arrays. Good break even point, NQ the leading asset, just overall great displacement, and we still had London high above, and we had beautifully this buy side liquidity from over here just to target the low hanging fruit, opposed to really seeking that. originally I went in with this trade with my break-even point being here. I moved it down here because I had already taken a loss on the day, and honestly, I was just being emotional. I was honestly just being emotional. That's all that it was. And as you can see right here, we go up. So maybe my entry was a little bit higher. My entry was like probably like right here. The candle started pumping. So yeah, I literally got break even to the exact tick. This is a typical ass Nick trade. Break even to the tick. But of course my read on price is correct, which is what I need to focus on. Where I feel like I went wrong here was just being emotional. My emotions took over, and this is a trade where I come up and I take this 1-to-1 trade, or even if I hold it to the buy side all the way through, I take this 1-to-2 RR and I make my couple $100 on each of these accounts. Don't allow emotions to take over. I pointed out something really good in my writing right here. It's how this is basically a mirror. I notice how on what's it called? Like just within day-to-day life, I have been a little bit more worrisome, I guess you can call, and my lack of clarity mentally kind of is reflecting on it. Not kind of, it 110% is reflecting on the charts. And it's just about getting over and focusing on what the market is giving me and continuing to execute. And you know, it does bring negative thoughts and kind of doubt within my mind when I continuously fail every single day. Like as you can see again, even on days I'm supposed to be up, I'm down $500 fucking off of break-even trades because of slippage. But I need to keep going. I promised myself already that I'm gonna make it work, and I can't lie to myself. So yeah, just maintaining, just having more mental clarity and sticking more so to my rules on trades such as this. Like I wanted to go break even here. Why did I do this? Emotions. I can't allow them to overtake me, because if I didn't let my emotions overtake me, this is a trade that wins. But however, I didn't even have my fucking copy trader on. So this was a break even trade. Or even if it did win, I would have only won on one account, but a win is a win, dude. What I can see here, I just need to continue to focus on my improvement. But what's good about this is that I can see my read on price is correct, even on both of these trades, because this 110% is a break even. We SMT with midnight open is the only reason why I would say this trade is a B rated. This trade I really like though. I really fucking like this trade a lot. But yeah, man, just focus more so. I said it best here, so let me see. How trade so far to move my beat tighter. This made me lose the trade. I need to just leave it at the swing hold a lot, because these situations truly like. I had calmness and clarity while in my trades down pack before, but recently the way life has been, I've been noticing that I don't in trades anymore, and that is 110% true. I noticed that I lack that calmness and clarity within my daily life, and that is reflecting clearly on the charts. So Nick, lock the fuck in, bro. But yeah, overall read on price is there. I'm able to read these things. I just need to continue to execute and execute correctly. Why the fuck does my ES have all these lines? But yeah, just about execution. And it's about staying confident and continuously believing in myself, like I said. Promise is going to work. And it's about the baby steps and sacrifices. What did I have before? My problem was never entering and just being overall a punk. I took 2 entries today, obviously both break evens. But dude, just clicking the button, man. Just staying calm, clicking the button, and reacting to what the market gives me. I feel like my entries are a lot better now. And I just need to continue to be confident, man, because this will all work out in the end. And it's going to be rough at first. You know, it's been rough all the way through, but just continuously pushing through and just coming on here and realizing my mistakes and being honest with myself, because I get like 2 views on these videos, so I'm like the only ones that watch it. But yeah, that's about all that I got today, man. The journal, more so the writing says it all, because it was more so in the moment and I was able to truly express myself. But yeah, that's about all that I have today. Peace, love, positivity. Wish you guys nothing but the best. So yeah.